Breezy on the beat.
What's up, y'all? I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but pretty much I am trying to get I'm trying to get the sound for my podcast, the beginning of the podcast. So like when it starts, I like that one. That was kind of dope. It's like boom, dun, dun. I don't like that. Yeah, see, I like that one right there. That was pretty cool because I'd go in and be like, do it one more time. Hold on, wait. Do it one more time for me. Hey, everybody. Welcome to, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes into, that'd be cool. Anyway, let me stop that. So yeah, I'll just going over the final touches. I started doing this vlog, just now started doing this vlog after, you know, the beginning. It's still the beginning of the process. I'm sorry I didn't take you guys through the whole thing, but I'm still going to show you how I got to where I got to right now. Just finishing the final touches, like I said, with the business, so it could be launched on Sunday, which is in 2 days. 2 days. This is Fridays. Yeah, 2 days. And yeah, we almost there. This is the hardest part though. I got the website left. Got the final touches to the podcast we're doing. A couple ads we want to get out there. Open a book after that, which will have the steps laid down for you guys to do Facebook ads, for you guys to do Instagram, all of that, Instagram promotions, Twitter promotions, all social media, just getting started and just showing you step-by-step processes on how to get that set up and going so you can, you know, triple your sales, triple your customers, create your brand experience, just have everything so much better. That's coming out soon. You know, I already give you that insight and stuff like that on the podcast too, so if you listen, you can go listen to that. It's called 10-Minute Creative Marketing. We got Wednesday, we do motivational Wednesdays, and I give you a blog every week. I give you one every week. It's spontaneous, just depending on the time that I have, but it comes every week, so just look for it and it'll be there for you guys. If not, you can listen to some of the previous ones if you haven't listened already. There's a lot of content up there. We try to keep content fresh. We try to keep putting out new content, stuff that's going on with everyday life, news, things, keep you guys in the loop. I read a lot of different things that come across me. You guys should too, because it just keeps you in the know, because things change all the time. You know, you want to notice market changes, especially if this is a field that you're in. If it's not in your business, I mean, even if you have a business, it's still your field. But I will tell you, I mean, you'll find out what works for you. And if you know what works for you, that's fine. But I like staying on top of things. I don't know. That's just me. But, yeah, so I'm going over right now. Let's see what I got. So I'm just going to do the website. I got a lot to do with the website. I have landing pages. I have content. Because, see, the thing is, what I started out, let me tell you guys right now, I started out making the website. I made my website first because I wanted to be distinguished between me and the brand, so people didn't, you know, I could always do more off of the brand of who I am and what Destiny Partners represents. Not just saying you can contract Destiny Partners, but you can contact me as well. So I did my website first, and I set that up, and it was cool. I put all the content, a bunch of content up there too. If you want to go check that out, it's a link. I'll send it out. You guys will see it. It's a link there too. Probably hooked up to the regular page. But I had to get everything started. I got the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What else we get started, man? You got to get on everything, and that's one of the things I say for most businesses is they need to get on everything. You need to be on as many platforms as you can, especially if you really are a content producing business. Your business's career is based on content. So if you own a clothing brand, if you own those things like that, have to have a lot of content. And it's not always to say like you need to start a podcast or whatever, you need to do this and you need to do that. It is certain ways so you can affect your market, and it could just be the simplest thing is, people like Nikes, but Nike doesn't say just let's just sell shoes. They'll start an app that promotes healthiness that they know people that wear the shoes would like, and it's a promotion of themselves within a, you know what I'm saying? It's called utility marketing, and it's something that people need to know about because it ultimately, it's like selling people without selling them. So if I knew you if I knew you liked wine, maybe I drop a guide. If I knew you liked wine, right, and I was a liquor store owner, maybe I'd drop a guide on the ranks of wine and just hand it out and put my logo on it. And it's just little stuff like that as utility marketing. It's like selling you, but I'm not selling you. I'm helping you, but I want to really show myself as well. But it's a win-win for both parties, which it should always be in business. But it's a win-win for that, for sure. So yeah, I set up the LinkedIn page. I got like 2 blog pages, which is probably, most people don't need to do that. Most people need one main platform they go to so people can just know where to go and get your stuff. Me, I want to have more content out. I wanted more landing pages, so when people go to that blog or that, however they get linked or dragged there, it takes them all back to the same a bunch of landing pages. It brings you back to that one point of focus on where we're trying to be and get you to see our product and what we offer and our services, and then you guys could be like, oh well, it doesn't matter how you get there. We want to just have a billion places you can get there. So yeah, Google Ads, make the podcast, YouTube channel. That's what you guys are watching right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do blogs. Hopefully you guys read that. And just getting these ads done. It was a step-by-step process, and there's certain ways to do certain things that you have to do it. I could say it. Most people will just say it and then make it seem simple. No, I don't. I'm one of you guys. You follow me. I'm gonna be one of the guys that breaks it down for you. I'm gonna break everything down. I'm gonna give it to you clean cut, no bullshit. Everything is gonna be just simply me giving you the step by step. Here's look. This is the way to do it. Do it like that. And if you don't like to do it, just like I said, add your spin on it. What you should anyway, because I think everybody has a different vision or goal. Like my whole business is focused on helping you guys get to your goals and take your vision and put it for them, for your customers to meet their message, to get your message to meet them, and they say, oh, I love that. I would love to be a part of that or buy that or whatever it is. But that's my goal, is your goal as well. So that's amazing. Know what you want. You got to know when you go into, I think, a marketing strategy, plan, goal, whatever it is, business plan, you got to know who it is you're going after, like who it is, what they, boom, 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 how you, like their income, their age, their interests, all of that stuff. It's just got to be there. You got to know that that's who you're trying to go after. And then it's what way am I going to affect these guys, and which angle am I taking the approach from is the best marketing way you can. Because if you look at different big companies and brands, they take an approach. They might be, those big brands and companies, they might be taking 7 approaches at different angles from all type of sides, but it's not. It's pointed at different communities and different backgrounds, which is crazy to do it that in that mass. A lot of people can't do that. You have to do one at one time, and that's your angle for now. Like you look at it like a company like Arby's, the bump, 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 bump. It's like the new cool. They're trying to make it cool. I don't know if they're winning at it, but it's. I bet it has drove. You can't say like, oh, well that bump, bump, bump gets me looking at the TV every time. Like you know the bump bump. You know what I'm talking about right now. Exactly. Because that's a good marketing strategy. It's something that was out of the ordinary. Something that got us like listening. It's just a bunch of different angles and ways you want to go at it. Like Progressive took the stance, we're going to be a funny commercial people. Like we're going to take, like a lot of those insurances, they're serious ones, and they like try to be like, but we're going to go really, really funny. Like we're going to do bogus stuff. And they're like, yeah, that's funny. Sonic did the funny thing with the two guys in the car to drive. That was hilarious. That was their angle. That was their whole stance at selling you burgers. Was that, you know, we don't have to go through a drive-thru. We can sit and chill and talk while we're waiting for our food and not have to sit there and, you know, just, that was their stance. It wasn't that you could go through a drive-thru and it'd be like every other restaurant. No, it's something different. This is great. This is great. And then they sold the food and all the other stuff to you while you were watching it, and the guys were talking to each other. That was just, that's genius. There's a bunch of marketing. You know, the thing is, when you start getting into marketing, you start looking at how people you can market your business. You start paying attention to how other people market their business and what works, and that's what you should do. Oftentimes, when you compare and see what people are doing that works, and then you take it back and you look like, oh wow, like I can do something similar. You never want to copy anybody, but you say I do something similar to that, and then put my spin on it to adhere to my customers, instead of saying like I'm just gonna take the whole idea and put it back out there and see what happens. Like don't ever, because honestly, one, you do that, you're gonna be whack. Two, copyright infringement. Like some of the big companies, obviously you will. They're gonna catch you. You put a song on any social media today, and it's not your song. They're gonna say, hey, it was like you gotta take this down. This is yours, whatever. But still, it's just three. Number three, it's just whack. It's simply just whack. Like that's not cool. No one's ever gonna be like, wow, those guys are cool. They got the same video. Now, if you guys took the video and parodied it, parodies and stuff like that, if that's your aim and that's your goal, it might be funny and could take it, depending on what business is, might give you the 10x that you're looking for, the boost that you're looking for. But marketing, man, one thing I'm gonna say is that marketing, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, if you are trying to boost, you know, your followers, your engagement, your experience, brand awareness, whatever it is that you're trying to boost, marketing is needed. You need a strategy. You need these things. You need these steps. You need these things in place that have boom, boom, boom. Like they have to be in place. They have to hit. It just hits, no misses. It's for the married folks. Drake said that, but I'm telling you, it has to be boom, 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 and you have to hit, because when it's set up like that, you will see the results. You can always see the results on. Luckily, these people have analytics, and it's not hard because people are clicking, click. So it's not hard to tell if people like your ad. If they don't like it, they aren't looking at it. Simple and plain. The analytics are gonna tell you. So that's just gonna tell you whether you're doing good or you're not doing good. And that's the hit that I'm talking about. All right. Well, not even that. You can have a dope ad, run paid ads through it, and get a bunch of views. And people are clicking it. People are actually watching it. You're getting actual views and clicks, and that's cool. But is the turnover good? And then a lot of people understand that if your turnover is not good, what's the problem? You ain't got no landing page. You ain't got no links to take you to the landing page to where it should let you buy, to where it's just all of the whole thing is about just buying. Nothing else, nothing more. You should be buying on that page. When I click the link, boom, buying. You gotta buy. Hello. Hey. I know why you're here. That's what it is. That's a landing page. I know why you're here. You know why I'm here. For real. But seriously, that's what it's for. I'm giving you guys too much on the first blog. I'm giving you guys way too much. I think that's gonna be it for the first blog. I'm gonna go ahead and sip on this. I got something new. I always try to get new. I always like the new bottle. It's a cool bottle, so sip on this. Peace.